In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why CBD isn't working for you. I'm going to talk about how to get the most out of your CBD products so that you can hit your CBD sweet spot. As a member of the Cannabis Trades Association, I do need to let you know that we do sell CBD here in the UK as a food supplement only, therefore we're not able to make any medicinal claims. I do hope you like this video. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can learn, live and share your CBD journey with me. Let's get into the video. The first reason why CBD may not be working for you is that you've not bought a legitimate CBD product. All reputable suppliers here in the UK adhere to the legislation which states that you do have to have your CBD products tested at a third-party laboratory. Before you buy a product, make sure that that supplier has got a lab test certificate for it. Also, on the label it will state that it has CBD in milligrams, so that you know that it is genuinely CBD. Now, if you were to buy a hemp oil from Amazon as an example, thinking that it is CBD oil, you will know that it's not CBD because it won't have any CBD content on the label. So make sure that when you're buying a product that you get it from a reputable supplier and that it is legitimately CBD and it's been tested at a laboratory. The second reason is that maybe you have bought a legitimate CBD product and that you've been taking it, and when you started taking it you started feeling a little bit worse and you're thinking, this isn't working for me. Maybe you were going to the toilet a lot more frequently, maybe you felt a little bit lightheaded, maybe you felt a little bit that you had a bit of stomach issues. I just want to explain that for a small percentage of people, you may experience a Herxheimer Effect, the Herxheimer Effect. And what this is when we start to put CBD into the body, it attaches to the cells of our endocannabinoid system and it starts to bring the body back to balance. And what happens is, if there's any toxins in the body, it's going to flush all of that out of there. So for some people, not everybody, I experienced it, but not everybody does. I had like a detox effect. I was going to the toilet more, I felt a bit more tired, but I just want to reassure you, if you started using CBD and you experienced anything like this, please persevere because it only lasts for 2 or 3 days. What you can do in this instance is, you can either stop taking it for a few days and then start again, or you can just reduce the amount that you're taking. Please feel assured that this does stop, and it is actually a good thing because it's helping to just clear out your body of anything that doesn't need to be there. The third reason is that you may need a higher dosage. So when you buy a CBD product, on the label it's going to give you some serving suggestions, but these are just suggestions. It's only you that knows how much you need by listening to your body and seeing how you feel. We all have different current states of health, different lifestyles and different reasons for using CBD. So the best thing to do is, for a full spectrum product, start on 10 milligrams a day. If it's a broad spectrum product, start on 20 milligrams. You need more with a broad spectrum because it doesn't have the THC in there. After 7 days, if you haven't noticed much of a difference, then increase it by double. So you would go from 10 milligrams to 20 milligrams with a full spectrum, or 20 milligrams to 40 milligrams with a broad spectrum. You just keep increasing it incrementally until you get to your CBD sweet spot, which is the amount that's right for you. And don't worry, you can't overdose on CBD. They do suggest it here in the UK not to exceed 70 milligrams in a day. So just increase until you get to the 70 milligrams if you need to, until you find the amount that's right for you. Usually people find that, between 10 to 50 milligrams is sufficient for them. The fourth reason may be that your expectations are quite high and you're expecting all of your problems in your life to disappear, and that your mortgage is going to get paid and you're never ever going to feel stressed ever again and everything's going to be perfect. CBD is not a miracle cure. What I find with my customers sometimes is they start taking CBD and then I'll message them a couple of weeks later and they'll say, well, I feel all right, but I'm not sure if it's a placebo. So I say to them, just finish the product off. So if you've got a bottle of CBD or some gummies or some capsules, use it all until it finishes. and then don't take it for a couple of weeks and then see how you feel. And more often than not, they'll come back and they'll say, oh, I understand what it was doing now. It was helping me, and yeah, I noticed when I stopped taking it. But it is best to try and be patient with CBD. If you've bought a product, use it every day until you finish it. And then by that point, if you've used it for a month, you're really going to understand how it works and what your CBD sweet spot is, how much is right for your body. The final reason why CBD may not be working for you is that you've not chosen the right method of delivery. So sometimes people on my website will buy a CBD vape and they'll say, oh, it's not really helping, it's not really doing much. A vape, when we inhale CBD, it's going to be very fast acting. It's going to get into the system within about 2-3 minutes. However, it comes out of the system very quickly and it only lasts for around about an hour. So if you're vaping, you're going to need to be vaping every couple of hours with a CBD vape. A better option to get a more long-lasting effect would be to take a capsule or to use an oil under the tongue. When we put an oil under the tongue, it takes 15 minutes to get in the system. It'll last about 4 hours. A capsule, when we take a capsule or a gummy bear, it's going to take an hour to get in the system, but it's going to last for 8 hours. So maybe if you've been vaping, you might feel it better to have a capsule or an oil. Maybe you've had a capsule and you found that it's not really helping you. Maybe then it might be better for you to go on to a CBD oil, and then more of it's going to be absorbed into the system. We also do water soluble CBD, which is very bioavailable by the body. So it may be the method of delivery that you've chosen, and just try a different method and see if that helps. So there's the 5 reasons why CBD may not be working for you. When you start your CBD journey, it can be a little bit of trial and error, trying to find out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. But please persevere, because CBD really does make a difference in your body's well-being. So if you do have any questions, you can feel free to comment below, or you can contact us at our CBD shop. Or through our online website, where we'll be more than happy to give you some support in choosing the right product for you. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.